Hey everyone, Dan here. We are during the trading day on Thursday, March 11th, and I wanted to take a look at FUBO, fuboTV, because I've seen it come up in feeds a lot, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it over the last several weeks or months. I've never played it myself, but I thought, maybe it was worth a look, and it's actually a pretty interesting chart. It's had a pretty crazy run up and beat down and then attempt to recover and now getting beaten down again. So I wanted to maybe take a look and see what levels you might be able to watch closely in case you are in this play already or are looking to get into it. So this is the daily chart, just to sort of show like the full extent of the price movement since December. And, we're sitting at this $31 mark right now. What I think you should be expecting is incredibly strong support at that 25.48 level. To me, that would signify like, something is potentially wrong if it gets stuck under there and develops that price as resistance. That would be surprising to me. That said, as we've seen with this stock, it has a tendency to sell off quite a bit and then recover. It'll be interesting to see how this sort of develops over time, because the other reality is, this high and this high are quite far apart price-wise, and so it is sort of like in this lower high kind of situation right now. But it is stabilizing in terms of its dips. So its dips are coming up. So it's potentially getting into a situation where like it's going to flag out at some point, and that'll push the price pretty concretely in one direction or another. So if it does happen to drop below that 25.48, I would actually look at that 22.85. The reason that that is in green is because I would actually look at that and see if that is a really good opportunity to buy this stock, and maybe sort of like look for it to double off of that level relatively quickly. But it just depends what the price is doing when it gets down there. But I did see that area as like that might be a really, really great bottom for an entry point. I don't know that the stock will get there, but if it does, I think that's something to consider. So besides that 25.48 strong support, 29.55 is your current support. You're going to start sort of beating your head against that 32.58 number, trying to breach that and develop that as support. Once you do, there's pretty clear run room to about 36, and then again a nice run room into the 40s, to that 40.73 mark. What I think might be happening is that the price is retracing here to come back and immediately fill this gap that was left on the daily chart. So you might see it come up really strongly to that 38.39 level. And then, we'll sort of have to see if it came up just to fill that gap and it's going to actually head back down, or if it came up, filled that gap, and there's enough momentum and buying strength still in the marketplace to push it higher. But it's going to be pretty sticky through the 40s. There's several friction points that it's going to have to turn from resistance into support. But again, the good news is as you get into the 40s, even like at $45, say, there's going to be such a large cushion of support under it. You should start to feel pretty solid about the state of the stock price at that point, in my opinion. So this is the path back into the 50s as I see it. If it breaks above that 52.30, we'd certainly do a new analysis and see what it might be doing then. But yeah, good luck if you're in this one. It's an interesting one. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll definitely share on Twitter if I end up taking a position. And I'll put that link in the description below, or my handle. And yeah, that's it for this one. I wish you all good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.